Hey guys, Jerry here with Cole Banker and the realestateprofessional.com, and today the topic is going to be debunking 5 of what I see as the top real estate myths. So, myth number 1 is that you have to put 20% down. I get this question for a lot of first-time home buyers where they say, well, I'd like to buy a house, but I just need so much money. And I think that the changes to the mortgage rules that came in last year kind of confused some people. They misinterpreted the rule change from 5% to 20% regarding investment properties as all properties. But let's just clarify that if you're purchasing a property for your own primary residence, obviously, if you're purchasing your first home, this would apply. It's just 5% down. Number 2 is that you have to use the listing agent if you want to go see a house. So a lot of people search online and they're looking through listings and seeing different agents associated with different properties, and they think that they need to call those individual agents to actually be able to preview those properties. That's incorrect. It's important to recognize, guys, that you want to hire a realtor to represent your best interests, and that realtor can contact any other realtor and bring you into any other property. And so, number 3 and number 4 myths are kind of mixed together. The first is that buyer agent commissions or the buyer agent services are free, okay, and that there's no commission paid to the buyer's agent if you have them representing you and you go in and they write an offer for you on a property. And what's important to recognize, guys, here is that you are hiring a buyer's agent for their services, and you are paying for them. The only difference is that it's not a cash transaction when you actually close the purchase. It's more of a soft thing. You are getting the mortgage, which is paying out the vendor, which is paying out the realtors. And so indirectly, you are actually paying a fee. It is inside the transaction. So buyer's agent services are not free, but there's no hard cost associated with it. It's inside the transaction. So, number 4, very similar to number 3, it's kind of in the same group, is that people misinterpret that the vendor is paying the commissions. It's important to recognize that the actual cash comes from the vendor. It's given to the lawyers disperse the fees to the realtors, but it's the purchaser that is getting the mortgage, which is paying out the vendor, who's paying to the lawyers, who's dispersing the funds to the agents. So it's inside the transaction. You can't have one without the other. If the buyer doesn't buy the property, the vendor's not going to have the money to pay the agents. And if the vendor doesn't have the property for sale, the buyer can't buy it. And so it's inside the transaction. But don't misinterpret it as vendor pays commissions. It's inside that bubble. And finally, number 5, what I think is a big myth is that I do not need a home inspection when purchasing new construction. And this is a very dangerous misconception. Having a home inspection should be done on all properties, especially on new construction. When you've just built something, the potential for issues is right there. They could have built it right into your property. And every single house that I've had a home inspection on that's been brand new has come up with issues. Not significant issues, but issues that need to be addressed by a builder, which is natural because you're putting together this complicated puzzle, and naturally you're going to have some problems occur. But if you don't have those checked so you can have them fixed before closing, then naturally you're going to have much more problems after the fact getting them fixed, if at all. So there it is, debunking 5 of what I see are the top real estate myths. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Of course, you're probably seeing this on my Facebook channel, but if you're not, it's facebook.com/AskTheRealEstateProfessional. If you are watching this on Facebook, then please check out my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/AskTheRealEstatePro. Couldn't get the professional in there, sorry. And of course, if you have an email, you can always get me at jerry@therealestateprofessional.com. Thanks so much for watching. Please share the video. Really appreciate it. Talk to you later.